I'm going to talk about twillies today. The twilly is something that is a very simple idea, and it can be used with any piece of silk or material. You don't have to buy a twilly. You could go to a fabric shop and pick your favorite piece of material and then have it cut into the right shape. But if you do buy a twilly, then many of the designers sell them. And why they sell them is so that you can attach them to the top of your bag onto the handle and protect the leather, because the leather over time gets lots of usage, oils from your hands, grime, and it wears down the leather and it can discolour the leather as well. So this is the Hermes Twilly. I love the different Hermes Twillies that they do because they have beautiful, unique, one-of-a-kind designs, and you never know what you're going to find when you walk into a store. So this is one of my favourite twillies, and it's got some fun logos, it's got some fun designs, action figures, which are quite retro and really quite fun to see. And the colours are beautiful and complement mostly all my bags that I own. To tie the twilly, you want to make sure that the twilly itself is in the centre. This twilly has a little label, an Hermes label, so you want to make sure that's facing inwards so that it's not facing out and can be seen. You want to make sure that you find the edges of the twilly, and it needs to be even. So line up the two edges so that the triangular points match. This is your centre. Now you can estimate where you need to tie it on the bag. So lining up the central point to the centre of the handbag, I can now go down to the base of the bag and I can tie around. So I'm going to tie around the handbag, one loop, and then I'm going to thread it through the top and then pull it down, creating quite a firm and strong little knot. You want to really pull it down, and you want to make sure that the front of the twilly is facing on the front side of the bag if there is one. From here, I now start to wrap, again quite firmly, around the handle, smoothing as I go, continuing all the way around the bag. Like swaddling a baby, you need to be firm with it. And if you've never swaddled a baby before, then just be firm. Once you get to the far end section of the bag, you again are going to repeat the knot. You lift through, loop down, and then pull firmly down to create that knot on the bottom of the bag. And now you have a beautiful tied, reasonably even twilly. You can certainly experiment to change the lengths of these little end knots. You can certainly experiment to have slightly longer bunny ears if you wish. And now I have a perfectly protected handle on my Kelly in order to protect it when I'm out and about. And that is how you easily and effortlessly tie a twilly onto a handbag.